Hey everybody, Eric Brown again, MOBO-Media, MOBO-Media. Hey, hope everybody's doing well. On a cruise ship, still in making our way back to Australia right now. I thought I'd talk about a couple of subjects. One thing I want to talk about is my approach to this platform in mobile media. You know, right now in the world of social media, right now, there's this big thing about what's true and what's not true out there, and a lot of folks are yearning and wanting. Uh, Truth and genuine people. And so I want to be that person. I want to be honest, truthful, genuine, transparent, whatever you want to call it. I fear no one but God. And I think that, my truth will benefit those who may not see the light. And when I say see the light, I'm talking about things that are being kept from folks, sometimes purposely, well, a lot of times purposely. And I just want to be that person to try to bring back everything, I've been able to attain and learn and, and just share it because I'm trying to turn a light switch on, man. A lot of times we have been in the dark as a people, and I think that it's time to remove the blind, just turn the light on. 2020 was a significant year for anybody of color, and I want to continue that momentum by speaking truth to power, speaking truth to power. Could rub some people the wrong way, asking me if I care. It's funny because I lost a friend recently. Just got notified before getting on this cruise about 10 days ago about a friend, a dear friend who passed away, and I'll never forget, man. He was a rare one. He would always he would always make this funny gesture, man. And I think I picked up on this. He taught me just not to care about what people think about you and all this type of stuff. He used to always say this thing, like I would say something to him or someone would say something to him, and he'd do this. He'd look at him, he'd grab his hand and pull his eyelid down. He said, "Do you see any worry in my eye?" Vernon do, man. He's gonna be missed. Vernon's gonna be missed. But I just want to speak truth to power, man, and educate those out there who are willing to accept what I have to offer. I don't go off assumptions. Again, I don't. You will never hear me talk about something that's based on a rumor or just an assumption. It's fact based. It's data. It's based on honest data. It's based on real world experiences. Um, and it's based on my truth. It's based on my truth. Um, the topics will vary from resources in the community to um, letting people in on some of my own experiences, so that they can be comforted in knowing that they're not the only ones who are dealing with certain things, and we all have things going on nowadays. The world is so chaotic right now. It's ridiculous. We've never been at this point in the history of the world ever, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a hopeful man, but the future looks so bleak with everything going on. But you got to continue to pray and just to hope that things will get better. But I really believe that being honest, speaking truth to power, will also free many folks out there from the ravages of being, or the despicable acts of being kept from resources that could help them. And so I want to be able to give back those resources, and so I'll continue to do that. But yeah, speaking truth to power is so important to me. That's where the power is in truth. That's why the truth is kept from a lot of us. The media is I'm gonna tell you right now, they are some of the biggest corporates in media. I don't care what news channel it is. Nowadays, I don't trust anything on TV. I don't. The only thing I trust is my own eyes. I trust my gut. I trust my conscience. I trust my family. I trust my friends. I trust my, those closest to me. But I don't trust media and all that type of stuff because they can manipulate the truth, which they have been doing. And I'm pretty new to social media, and when I went on social media, um, I think I really turned the dial up on being associated with social media within the last 6 months. And what I've seen is just blown me away. It's just blown me away. How much false stuff people put out there and how they manipulate photos and manipulate, all sorts of stuff. It's just the craziest thing, man. It's just, in my opinion, it's pretty evil, is what it is. Because when you're not speaking truth, you're harming somebody. You are harming somebody when you're not speaking truth. You're lying. You know, just be honest. And I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I'll go live and I'll have questions. And one thing I will tell you, don't ask me the question if you're not prepared for the answer, because I'm going to give it to you, whether you want to hear it or not. That's who I am. I have nothing to hide. I don't lie. I don't steal. I don't cheat. I'm not perfect. I am human. I have flaws, but I also have something to give back to my community and my people. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to continue to do that in a truthful and honest way. Um, with a pure heart, and with knowing that God has my back. God has my back. At this point in my life, I really don't have anything to lose. I'm pretty much done with 9 to 5 working. I'm 55, and my career after this cruise is behind me. It's really behind me. My focus now is just on my people, my family, my community, and those closest to me, and anyone else out there that wants to hear truth, that wants to get themselves out of situations, that want to better the situations. I'm going to talk about everything from. I've got a cousin who's a real estate agent, and at some point I'd like to do a video uh, about him and the importance of him as a resource within our community. Folks don't understand. My parents recently, I recently helped my parents close on a home, and what I did, I purposely, and again, I could care less what people think about why I did this, but there's a reason why I did it. I purposely wanted some young black men to be involved with this, young black men, and by the grace of God, I found two wonderful young black men. And one of the gentlemen was a lender for the home lender, and it just so happens he was Air Force. He's also Air Force. He worked out the flight line. What I did some of the same work I did. The other gentleman was my cousin, and he's a real estate agent, licensed. Uh, so I wanted to give them the opportunity because for many years those opportunities were taken from us, and so I feel I have a responsibility to make sure my folks, have access to these opportunities. And so, and I'll continue to do that. And and that's just part of my truth. And I'm telling you the truth is why I'm doing it, because it's been kept from us for a long time. We've been kind of sidestepped and stepped over and stepped on, but not while I'm around. I'm gonna make sure that uh, the people closest to me, the people in my circle, the people that I know that are just trying to do the right thing. I'm gonna help them as best I can. Real talk, real talk. Especially if I know those folks can also help other folks within the community. So my cousin was a huge help, Matthew Brown. Matthew Brown, he was a man, just a tremendous help, real estate agent, and helping my family with that. But again, I'll do another video on my appreciation of what he did, because I don't think he even really understands the magnitude of what he did, because this is a long time coming. But my cousin made it happen, and I never forget. My mom told me that my cousin's wife told her she gave she gave my mom her word. She said, "We will find you a home," and they came through. They found a home, nice home in Fort Worth. And so, speaking truth to power. Get used to that. Get used to me just really going there on some things, not in a negative way, but in an honest and positive way, in a way that I think will benefit folks. Again, I don't know everything. You don't have to listen to what I say or accept what I'm trying to convey, but I have something to give, and I think some of it is of great value to some people out there. So, with that, I'll let y'all go. I just want to make sure I say that because what's about to come is something a lot of folks are probably not used to, and that's just honest, flat out truth. Use a social media platform. Not saying there are not others out there with the flat out truth and being honest, but man, there's such elements out there, man, that are trying to twist the truth on purpose and trying to keep people at odds with each other and keep people fighting with each other and divisiveness. Man, I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't got time for that. I'm the type of guy that tries to bring people together. If I get in the room and I see two people that are they're not clicking with each other, my first instinct is to try to negotiate and try to help these folks find common ground, because oftentimes it's about something petty and about something simple. And I don't say that using a broad brush. That doesn't mean anybody. I'm just trying to give you my truth and who I am as a person. So I look forward to sharing a lot with y'all. So if y'all rock with me, I'm gonna rock with y'all, and we're gonna keep doing this thing. Mobile media, mobile media. Eric Brown, I'm out. Y'all take care. Bye bye.